All right, let's get a little deeper and talk about the science behind Driven Nutrition's product, bone broth. Generations ago, bone broth was made by taking the carcass of an animal, in this case a chicken, and boiling it down over a period of maybe 24 hours. In this 24 hours of heat and boiling down, the bones would become almost a gelatin. But inside the bones, the marrow dissolved into the water, the cartilage and the ligaments and tendons also became malleable and dissolved into the water. Now, our ancestors did this so they have a good tasting soup stock, but what they were getting and what we're missing today is all the nutrients, the collagen, the gelatin, the amino acids, and the minerals that are inside those bones and connective tissues. Today, when we think of a soup stock, we often think of a cube or a powdered mix that's really just artificial flavoring and a high sodium content. Bone broth is known and used often for just its gut health benefits. This is because bone broth pulls a lot of fluid into the digestive tract that are used to line the mucosa of the intestinal system. It's also full of electrolytes and the amino acids like glutamine, which help support not only gut health, but in turn your immune system. Now, this Driven Nutrition bone broth product is made primarily of the protein collagen, type 2 collagen to be specific. Now, collagen is the most abundant protein in the body and is found in literally every tissue of the body. As athletes, we want to discuss the muscle recovery benefits from taking a collagen. Now, this muscle recovery benefit is double-fold when you're taking a bone broth collagen. This is because when you're using a bone broth and not just isolating the collagen, you're getting all the necessary amino acids to help rebuild muscle tissue. However, I don't want you to think of this as a muscle building protein. Rather, it's an additive for recovery. Its high nitrogen content, yes, even superior to whey, can help stimulate new proteins, i.e. muscles being built. Importantly, the amino acids proline and hydroxyproline help build tissues other than just muscle tissues. This leaves other essential amino acids like leucine alone, so it can be used to directly focus on building new muscle tissue. Collagen is also excellent at improving blood flow and circulation. This is because glycine is the most abundant amino acid found in collagen. Glycine is a powerful antioxidant. I'm going to focus on those properties later. Right now, I want to focus on glycine and its effect on the NMDA receptor, which helps relax our blood vessels, giving you a vasodilation effect. This allows blood, which is typically stored at rest in our core, to flow throughout our limbs and muscle tissues. This makes collagen supplementation important at two different times of the day. One, you can take it prior to a workout, as this vasodilation effect is going to help increase blood transport, which is going to take with it nutrients and oxygenation. It can also be very useful taken before bed. Typically, the blood stored near our core warms our body at night, and warmth at night can make you slightly uncomfortable. So when you have this vasodilation effect from the glycine, you can help cool the body by flowing the blood throughout the limbs and experience enhanced recovery, because now you're going to be flowing an extra amount of blood, not just to your limbs, but also those muscle tissues that you worked out earlier in the day. Often, the first time people hear about collagen is when it relates to hair, skin, and nail health. This is because collagen is high in hyaluronic acid, a nutrient that helps hydrates the skin and joints. It is also high in elastin, which, just like the name implies, adds elasticity to the skin and a youthful look and feel. Daily collagen use can help you maintain a healthy glow to your skin and a youthful look that can even have the appearance of reverse aging. Collagen is also an excellent detoxifier, particularly when it comes to the liver. Now, remember when we were talking about glycine and its antioxidant effects. Glycine works on the liver in two different ways. The first is it helps the body produce bile, which directly helps digest and move nutrients, particularly fats, through the digestive tract, where they can be burned as energy and ultimately eliminated. The second is glycine works in the body to produce glutathione. This antioxidant helps protect against cell damage, particularly in the liver. It assists the liver by aiding in normal cell death and disposal, and transports toxins out of the liver, as well as toxins like mercury in the brain. Now, while bone broth has many excellent benefits, the last one we're going to talk about here is probably the most important when it comes to our audience of athletes. As I mentioned, the collagen from bone broth comes from the marrow, cartilage, connective tissues of the animal, and it's directly used in your body in those same areas. Collagen is also a powerful anti-inflammatory. It accumulates in the joints and helps to rebuild cartilage. This inflammation suppression and joint healing property alleviates joint pain as well as any natural product on the market. I hope this has given you a better understanding of some of the many benefits you can gain from daily use of Driven Nutrition's Bone Broth Type 2 Collagen Protein. If you have other questions about bone broth or any of our other Driven Nutrition products, please find us online at drivennutrition.net or on Facebook and Instagram.